What's up, guys? Ryuk here. Wanted to make a quick video covering Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance and just be cautionary loading altcoins currently. So we're currently at all-time high on Bitcoin. Congrats to all the holders. We're gonna go to the Bitcoin dominance chart. Let's go to the historic Fed data. 2017, risk off. QT begins the first bear market ever. 10 billion runoff every month. October 1st, 2017. See right here on the chart, the biggest alt season ever. Right? ETH 2017, literally a gap down, and then right here, October, you get the Fed starting QT, and you get a nice run up, and you get another dip below off top, which you always get, like we got in 2022, and then you get a nice run up for risk off, and then you get the Fed balance sheet right here in 2019. 2019 risk on light. So this is the start of the bull market, and it didn't start full fledged. It was just dipping its toes in. October 11th, not QE. They really wanted to signal this isn't quantitative easing, and it was 60 billion per month in T-bills. And you see this after the blow off top on Bitcoin dominance. You get this Fed statement of the purchasing of T-bills, and you get a downtrend all the way down into COVID. And this is the start of COVID right here. Let's go. September 2020, 55% increase nationally for COVID. And this is September when COVID happened. You get people buying some alts because of the risk on from the Fed. And then world event happens and you get a nice spike. And this spike right here in January of 2021, this is the deadliest month of the pandemic. Um, just this is the peak of COVID, if you guys remember. And then you get all the way down back, more unlimited QE around this time. In March, actually, you get unlimited QE. So they just keep on buying, keep on buying. You can see this in the balance sheet. Huge buys, constantly buying, constantly buying. Bitcoin dominance bottoming out, meaning altcoins are running. This is alt season. Jan 15 squeeze AMC. March 2022, you get QT starting again. 22, risk off, QT resumes, bear market starts. Starting by rate hike, and then you get 47 billion per month, and then it increases to 95 billion per month on September 1st. So you get this last blow off top September 1st. If you sold right here from the signal from the Fed, you would have missed all of this drawdown from the altcoin season ending. And this is super early indicator that can save you from buying the top, and it's a nice signal to sell. So what we're looking for right now is this. You could see the ebbs and flows in the Fed balance sheet. When it goes up, the Bitcoin dominance goes down. When they're constantly buying, Bitcoin dominance is going down. When they're selling, Bitcoin dominance is going up. And this blip right here that you get is the SVB bank bailout in 2023 when there was a bank run in the Silicon Valley Bank and they injected 400 billion, and you could see how you get a nice little run for some altcoins during that time also. The next date we have to look forward to is July 29th. We have a bit of time before that, and I would wait to go fully into altcoins before we get a signal from the Fed. And July 29th is in about 2 weeks. So I would wait for that signal before I make any big decisions so we could see the Fed and how they pivot the balance sheet. 2022 balance sheet. Principles for reducing the size of the federal balance sheet. And you get the implementation, March 22. This is the final runoff on altcoins. QT starting. Risk off. All the way from here on, risk is off. We haven't got any all-time high on any altcoins. The principles, and this is when they actually implement it, and then we can go all the way back to March 15th, 2020. 500 billion, 200 billion, 2020. This is when they planned it. This is when they implement it. And you get QE, where they're buying 500 and 200 billion in assets, and you get a downtrend in Bitcoin all the way down and all-time high on altcoins from this time to this time. And this is also where you get the AMC squeeze. So what we're looking for now is the Fed to come out and start to buy some assets. We have the inflation rate 2.4 per year. We have S&P 500 average yield around 10%. So this is the money supply all the way back from 1959. And as you can see, the money supply is only rising. And it's going to go higher and higher and higher until the dollar dies. And the Fed balance sheet is a bit different because the Fed is going to adjust its balance sheet based on the economy and any world events that's happening. There's ebbs and flows. Sometimes they're selling, sometimes they're buying. They're always trying to balance it, which is called the balance sheet. And right now you could see we're in a downtrend from 2021 of our last bull run. So yes, Bitcoin is at all-time high, SPY is at all-time high, but it's not a signal yet to buy any low cap or altcoins. You do have similar structure though of this kind of shape. I think the balance sheet will go a bit lower and then bounce off, and then we'll get to see the signal on AMC and other low cap stocks. Yeah, that's gonna be it today. Just want to make a quick video and hope everyone's doing well. Peace.